Well, deer season's come to a close now, and I stopped hunting after I shot my 8-point buck, the one you saw in the video before this one. I decided to call it a season at that point. That was my target deer for the year, and I wasn't seeing a lot of other quality mature bucks. The freezer was full. I got 75 pounds of meat off that deer, and my brother had shot a button buck earlier in the year, and he gave me that. So I had 100 pounds of meat in the freezer, and I decided to call it a year for me. But my son still hadn't got one this year, and he was still anxious to go, so I changed my focus for the rest of the deer season, which was another 6 weeks basically. I changed my focus to my son and spent time taking him out, just enjoying time together, out hunting, making memories, having a good time. And this video is just going to highlight those last few hunts that I took with him. You'll notice, there was more attention spent to having fun than there was to what you'd call stealthy hunting practices. But we made a lot of memories. He told me at the end of every hunt, thank you for taking him. He enjoyed the fun times and the laughter. Even though he didn't see a deer or shoot a deer, he still had a lot of fun. So here's that video. I hope you enjoy.
Bottle's cold.
Yeah, it's colder out here than you think it is.
Stand up for a second. My bottom hurts.
Your bottom hurts?
Yeah.
Why's your bottom hurt?
I don't know. Stand up.
No, you can't stand up.
I have to.
You need to lay down. You can't stand up. They'll see you. No, don't stand up. No. You're going to give away our spot to the enemy. You're going to give away our spot. Use the force, Trey. Use the force. Use the force to fix your butt. I don't know why they hurt when they go to sleep,
I don't know why either.
but it feels awkward.
It does. I mean, it doesn't. I don't know if it hurts or.
It's just different.
Yeah. I just don't like it.
Well, buddy, we're about out of light.
Yeah. I'm cold.
You're getting cold.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll start to head back here in about 5 minutes.
I'm kind of ready to head back now.
You ready to head back now?
Yeah.
Well, we gotta take our time getting our stuff together.
Yeah. Because I'm cold. My foot was asleep not anymore though. And, well, you haven't seen anything.
Okay, well, we can start packing our stuff up to go if you're ready.
Okay.
All right. right here's where all those rubs were. There were 7 rubs back over here, and there's 2. There's 1 right over here. So they're a couple weeks old, but there's still a deer working in this area. Okay, let's keep on going. Take your time. We're almost there. Just take your time. You don't want to get overheated. Okay, going up over the rise and head over to the ground blind. You cooling down finally?
Yeah.
That was a good little walk in.
I have to lean up to see.
Well, the deer come from one of 2 directions. They either come from right over there,
Which I can see.
well, I can see directly there, or they come in from over here, which you can see directly.
Okay,
So if I see a deer come from that way, then I'm just going to get your attention and say, Trey, deer. But if you see one, you've got to get my attention. I mean, you got to go slow, but you'll get my attention because we're both looking different directions. Yeah, you punch me and I punch you back. So you brought your buddy Timberwood today?
Yep.
Cool. So it's the last weekend of regular deer season. Next weekend's the youth hunt. So weather permitting, we could still hunt next weekend.
Yeah.
But it's best for us to come try to take advantage of the opportunity right now.
Yeah.
So these deer have been hitting this food plot here just in the past 2 weeks. So let's hope that with the rain stopped now and with the wind up high, because it's really windy up high. You hear the wind? So with the wind, look out the window. Blasted dog followed us to the ground blind.
Lady.
That's crazy.
Hi, lady.
Well, the neighbor's dog followed us
Hey,
a mile.
lady.
A mile to the ground blind.
Hey.
She's got to get out of here.
Go home. Go home. Walk. After 30.
No. We're gonna probably leave around 4:30.
Okay.
Just because we got to get you out of here.
Yeah.
Temperature's just going to keep dropping. It's already dropped a lot.
A lot. A lot.
And the wind's picked up.
Yeah.
The wind up top is very
At
strong.
least there's no
right now.
rain.
Yeah.
Look on the bright side.
Mm-hmm.
Which there isn't really a bright side.
No. I don't like your definition of funny. That's not funny. My pain and suffering is not funny.
supposed to be. It's not supposed to make sense. It's just supposed to be.
You scare all the deer away.
Hmm?
You scare all the deer away.
Mm-hmm. Well, we can leave whenever you want to. I mean, this is just not a good weather day. It's just bad luck on the weather for the juvenile hunt this weekend.
Good and bad.
Yeah, I mean it's good that it's not but cold, but it's bad that it's 70 degrees.
That's 70 degrees.
It's supposed to get up to 70 degrees today
Wow. In January.
in January. And storms. And there were tornadoes in certain parts yesterday.
What?
Yeah,
You don't get thunderstorms in the winter usually.
no, we don't. Well, we'll start packing up here in just a minute, okay?
Okay.
Well, that wraps up the deer season 2019 Deer Journal. I really enjoyed this project this year, putting this together. You know, I had somebody ask me one day why I spend time doing this. It's not like I have a whole lot of viewers or anything, and that's fine. I don't do it to try to be a social media influencer or anything like that. I do it so that I can share my adventures and my hunts with non-hunters, family, and friends. You'd be surprised at the number of non-hunters that I am friends with on Facebook, just in everyday life. And when they ask me why I hunt and what I do, I can link them. I can share these video links with them. They can watch them. Since that time, I've had 2 or 3 non-hunter families come to me and tell me that their child has expressed an interest in hunting. And to me, it's worth it. If I spend 4 or 5 hours a week pulling together video from 8, 12, 16 hours of hunting each week, to me it's worth it if I can bring in a new hunter or a couple of new hunters every year. I just enjoy it. It creates an additional aspect of it where I can document what it is I do. So, it's just another aspect. It's another way to share this lifestyle that I enjoy. Spring turkey's coming up here. NWTF conference will be here really soon as well. So, just a lot of things I've got planned to share and in various different types of content that I have. Hope you enjoyed it this year, and I appreciate you watching. Feel free to leave a comment, and God bless, and until next time.